Morning everybody, it's Leanne. It's March 23rd and I'm along the West Don River and I'm on this old trail that I come to frequently with my dog, and I've been coming here for quite a few years actually, and I've seen this for many years and I've never stopped to make a short video, but I'm going to right now. So along the river here there is some caged brick farther down and farther up, but right here there isn't. But what we do have, just in this mess of old riverbank, is that old chunk of pipe. And there's another chunk of pipe, old pipe, somewhere. Where did I see it? Oh, up there, right up in there. Okay. And this pipe is underneath these massive boulders. Okay, which looks to me like Pebble Creek conglomerate. Okay, if you look closer at it. Okay, it's all chunky, it's conglomeratizing. I'm gonna try that word again. Look at honey. Okay, there's a hole there. Just big boulders, okay? And then we've got these other boulders here along the shore. People might think, okay, it's, you know, just rocks. But we've got, look at this. Sorry. Look at that piece of fencing. It's not just wire, it's like old fencing or barbed wire fencing, or just fencing. Coming right out of this big rock. Okay, it's mostly rock, but you can still see some pebbly bits and some pebbles bursting right there. Okay, so there's a weird piece of metal. Look at this and this. So big boulder. Okay, what's that? Okay, this big boulder, they say, with the bum cracks. Oh, actually, look here. This is awesome. Look. So that's not even a melt line. That's where a piece of metal still is, and it left that indentation right there. And would be the same over there. There's still a little bit of metal at the very bottom there. Can you see that? Big piece of metal coming out there. This big boulder, did I show you that one? Big piece of metal coming out. And then farther up here, I saw some more metal somewhere, right here. Okay, so again, you're just walking along this little creek, you're like, oh, look at these boulders along the river. No, they're not. They're transition building material. Look, whoopsies, sorry about that. Okay, coming right out, coming right through, right out there. There's another hole, and that one there. And nice big rock, so they say, except that's coming out right there. Big pebbly boulder. Oh, what's that doing there? And you can still see some of the lines right there. Okay, so it's just rubble. And in a few months, this is so thick in here you can't even walk through. And so, oh yeah, there's a cool piece up here. Did I show you this? Hold on. All right, look here. Neat bit coming out there. And that old metal bar goes right through and it's curved at the top. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, it's everywhere. All of these big boulder rocks, transition building material, have these clues in it. So, hi honey. So, yeah, I just wanted to show you this. So I'm going to take some pictures. coming right out of this boulder. Amazing, eh? All right, here's another cool piece. Well, a couple. Here's a big piece of metal coming right out of this big boulder here. These bits. Okay. Same end as the one I just showed you. Amazing, eh? Oh, and there's another one up there. Yeah. And then that's the top of, well, there's like an open green space. No, I've studied some old maps, old photos, and there used to be actually an old farm up here. But what happened to transform these building blocks into this state here? There's another piece of metal right there coming out. It's just nuts. All right, one more cool thing here. Okay, this boulder right here, there's more of this like wire fencing coming right out of it. Isn't that amazing? Yeah. All right, this is cool. I've actually never seen this before. So I've come a little farther just off this little trail here, and there's all sorts of this pebblecrete along the shoreline here. So the rocks that have been previously more rounded and more balloony are back to its sort of pebblecrete state, and there's pieces of metal all throughout these pieces all along here. But what I just found right behind me is like an old world drainage or some sort of water system coming out of the bank here. And this is all pebblecrete and we've got the same wiring, the same metal just bursting all over the place here. Like, look at this big jumbled, I don't know if you can see it, jumbled mess. And there's the fencing around some of those pieces. And that's just really interesting because farther down and farther up, there's still some intact fenced blocks, block sections. So, yeah, just more evidence. It's kind of cool, eh? Really cool. I'd love to have a bit more time here this morning. I'll come back. Really have a good look around. Talk to you soon.